Okay, so let's give you an exercise to actually calculate the gradients of a few things. Let's say I give you, I'm going to give you coordinates, right? So the first coordinate set I'm going to give you, I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to say these are the points, x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay, I give you another point. Let's say the point is 1 and 4, and 3 and 9. Okay, let's give you another one. Let's make it P and Q and E and F. Okay, and let's give you another one. Let's make this cow, and this one chicken, right? And make this one here Tom and Jerry. Okay, so now I want you to find the average gradients for those points, or basically it's just the gradient of the straight line that joins those points. Can anybody do the first one for me?
The first one 1439.
The first one is y2
1
minus y1 over
x2
minus x1. And the gradient for the next one?
9
minus 4 over, which is 5 over 2. So for every 2 units that you displace in x, you will displace 5 units in y. You see that? So if you're running 1 to the x, you will run 2.5 to the y, or you will rise 2.5 on the y. What's the next one quickly? And e minus p. Very good. Okay, the next one?
Chicken minus cow.
Chicken minus cow. Over chicken minus cow. Okay. Now people, I'm going to introduce 2 things to you further. So we understand this concept of average gradient. May I hear? Yes? No? Very easy, right? It's just the gradient of a straight line. But it can be done for any curve. So if I ask you what's the average gradient of a graph, you just give me the gradient of the line that joins those 2 points on the graph. Okay, now, given a function, and I call that function f, right, f of x, and I insert 2 points. Given the function f of x, okay, I'm going to input 2 values of x. The one value of x is going to be x, and the other value of x is going to, so let's call that x1, and then x2 is going to be x plus some value h. Are you guys with me? Okay, now what is the corresponding y values? y1 must equal f of x, right? And y2 will be what?
F of x plus x.
Sisa. Well done. Okay, now at this point in time, guys, you can clearly see that if I have to state that as coordinate points, I can say that this coordinate is going to be x, and the other coordinate is going to be f of x, right? And on this side, I'm going to get x plus h as the x coordinate, and f of x plus h. Okay, now if I ask you for the average gradient between those 2 points, what will you do?
We say f of x plus h minus f of x. And we say x plus h minus x.
And if you simplify that?
F of x over x. Now f minus f.
All over h. How did I get that?
Minus the x on the other x.
Right. Okay, so I want you guys to make a note now. Write this down. Right, take down this entire slide. Okay, and then we're going to use this concept along with the concept of limits to define something called the derivative.